Good evening and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please do hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because the like button helps to keep the video on the algorithm, okay? So, like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those great things. I want you guys to know how much I appreciate you so much, how much you all have been supporting the channel and checking on Remy. She has not had the pups yet, but they're due this week, child. Just when I think she about to have them, she get back up and get to going just like she is not pregnant, child. I don't know what's going on, but one thing we do know is they gotta come. They can't stay up in there forever, okay? I think my nerves are better now. I'm ready to deliver. I got everything, my mask and my hat and all that they said I needed, like what the doctors have in the surgery room. I got all of that ready, child. And I might record it, okay? But anyways, I wanted to talk about shout out to my subscribers that are always sending me posts and stuff, right? They're always on social media and so they get to see a lot of the things that, I don't necessarily get to see, okay? Because I'm always, how we always, I'm not always on social media. Um, but shout out to my subscribers that are, okay? One of my subscribers, shout out to Holiday Tracks, sent me a screenshot of Beo Lil Kenny had posted that Lil Kenny had posted that the feds had just paid them a visit. Okay, and I'm trying to share that file. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do, y'all. I'm trying to share it um so that you all can see it because I think he has taken it down, but I might just have to read it to you all because I know how to do share the videos. I just don't know how to share like the screenshots. I did it one time and I haven't been able to do it again, but I tell y'all what I do because I'm gonna edit this. I'm going to I'll just add it in the screen, okay? That's what I'll do, so we won't be all stressed out about that because when I talk about stuff I like to show proof of it. But Beo Lil Kenny had posted feds just hit the studio, SHIT smelling fishy. And so you see people down in the comments saying bag now sent them. Now we don't know who actually, sent them, but what I will say is that, Beo Lil Kenny, I don't know, I'm assuming he's still on paper. He had been in the halfway house, and Beo Lil Kenny came out. He seemed disciplined. He seemed like hey, he was unstoppable. He signed, a label signed him, snatching them up real quick, because I be finding myself singing I'ma spin the block like the neighborhood watches to catch a little beat, a talented little dude, definitely has his own originality as far as style and all of that. But as I always say with these dudes, if when it's obvious, there's no secret that they have been going back and forth, I guess, with Bag and CEO 30 and all of them. Like, there has been a lot of stuff in the midst as far as, I guess, them having issues for whatever reasons, I don't know. um but as I always say, as it relates to some of these young men, what they try and do is, and I don't even know if Beo Lil Kenny is even 30 yet. What they try and do is they try and um shame these men, these young men, especially the younger ones, into not telling. You a snitch, you this, you that, right? Okay, all the time. And I know this from experience. I'm in my 40s. Okay. So I know from experience of seeing this, that while they're trying to shame you into not telling on them, they be playing a whole different game. them and their staff and their people that work in the background, they play a whole different game. And I'm not saying Bag and them did this. I'm not saying anything because you never know who it was. I'm just saying that I know what they do. They try to get shame these dudes into not telling whatever they offense they've committed against them. The whole time they play a different game and eliminating by any means necessary. If I can't get you out the way off this earth one way, I'm gonna get you sent back to jail. And who would be easiest? Beo Lil Kenny seems to you hear people, especially when he first got out, it was similar to Finesse. People talking about Beo Lil Kenny hard, and they still be saying it right. So I'm sure he's definitely a force to be reckoned with in the industry. Okay. So if I see Bag saying that he's getting ready to drop an album and all of that hey, he says that I was looking at that on Instagram. I mean, I don't believe in coincidences, although I'm not saying that Bag them did this, right? I'm not, because I will say this: Moneybagg Yo is very talented. He's one of the more talented ones that has come out of Memphis, right? So I can't take that from him. I hate that these young dudes are beefing like that because they all have their own originality and they're talented, but we have to be for real now. People play dirty, and so what Beo Lil Kenny them is going to have to do is they're going to have to what's the word that I'm looking for? What they're going to have to do is they're going to have to clean up whatever it is that they got going on, especially with Beo Kenny. And I'm not saying that he's doing anything bad. I'm just saying he's just going to have to walk on a tight rope, put his music out, understand, right, that hey, I guess that a lot of them feel like this is street, but when you to some people that call themselves street is street and business. Okay. And unfortunately, they play so dirty. It's just about eliminating the threats. Okay. And it's unfortunate that the threat is somebody that is talented that might oppose competition and probably is also their opposition. That's a double threat, right? So I think what they need to do is be wise. They're very talented. Put their music out. Okay, keep their security around them. Make sure they don't have any snakes in house. Be very wise and meticulous. Okay, and then get that rap money and take care of their families, right? Because as I said before, now remember what Young Doc was saying. When everybody was talking about they was keeping the street, Young Doc was mad because he was saying that folks was sending the police at him. Okay. So like I said, while they want to shame some of these dudes into, I'm just saying in general, as a whole, okay, into not snitching, what they do is they play a different game to get them eliminated. If I can't take you out, then I'm gonna take you out another way. I'm gonna get you sent back to prison, and then you're gonna fizzle down. People gonna forget about you. Look at what they did to Honeycomb Brazy. Okay, and so that's why I say they need to be extremely wise, especially when there is a talent, and put their music out and understand they're the only ones that's playing a certain game as it relates to this no snitch code. Other people play the game a different way. Okay, as my dad used to always say, it ain't no fairness in war. Okay, so if there is a war going on, right, what these dudes need to understand is they're looking at it a street way. Other people might be looking at it a corporate way, and that's eliminate the threat by any means necessary. We don't care. We just gotta kick his leg away from up under him so that he can hit the ground. Okay, and so I think that's what these little dudes need to remember and understand, and that's why I say straighten up their act. Make sure they have people around them that is on the same thing that they're on. They're trying to get rap money. Okay, Beo Lil Kenny is talented. Moneybagg Yo is talented. They have different styles. Talented, equally talented in two different ways, right? And I'm not saying, I was just reading the comment that somebody had put down there about Bag. I don't know if Bag did that. I'm not saying that he called the feds on him. Okay. I would never say that. Because I don't know that. I mean, he said stuff is smelling fishy. It could, I mean, he could be talking about, it could be a leak in the building. Okay. You know what they say, there's a leak in this old building. That means it could be something going on with people around him. You just never know. But what you have to do is be very wise. You want to be famous because of your talent and not infamous. Okay, and I'm not saying that he's infamous. I'm just trying to put some gems out there to these young dudes, right? As you get older, there's plenty of rap money and stuff out there. It's plenty of rap money. When the feds start visiting you, they ain't visiting you for no reason. They'll come and they don't start visiting you until they've started to collect stuff on you. Okay, I'm telling you, that's how they do it. It ain't to scare you. That if they were still trying to collect something, they'd be underground, right? But they've built. They have a root planted somewhere and it's growing, and so now they can raise their heads. So I think Beo Lil Kenny and them need to be wise. And he has a daughter, and he seems to enjoy being out, being able to take his daughter to the toy store and all of that. He need to make sure he's got professional security around him also, um and all of that, and take care of his child, right? And I'm sure that all of the other little guys around here would share the same sentiments, because like I said, sometimes these little dudes, they talking about the street code. They the only ones that's playing by the street code. Everybody else playing by another code, especially when they've gone corporate as it relates to the rap industry. Okay, and like I say, my dad always said there is no fairness in war. Okay, so I think that's what they need to understand. But who knows what happened? I'm not saying in it because I don't know why the feds visited him. I don't know. Okay, and I don't want to speculate on that. I don't know who sent him. I don't know what's going on. It could be something completely different. But hey, he said something fishy is going on. So based on what he said, if he say something fishy is going on, that's why I say Beo Kenny is who you hear people talking about. They saying that dude gonna blow up. Everybody knows that. So that's why he's got to be wise. Okay, because when people see that you're slated to go straight to the top, they start shooting arrows at you to make sure that you don't. And you don't, and as I always say, when people are shooting at you because they see you going to the top, you don't help them to hit the target that's on your back. Okay, you don't help them to do that, right? But anyways, I just want to talk about that. Okay, shout out to my subscriber for sending me that. But I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App.